Right, to with this vaping, disposable vaping bit of kit. A few questions I've had from people, not via YouTube but generally, and they're asking me, is it possible to recharge these batteries so they can be used for something else? Well, to be perfectly honest, I haven't got a clue. They are 3.7 volt at 500 milliamp, and I thought it's 1.85 ampere hour, but it's 1.85 watt hours. Now what I've got here, this is a 3.7 volt general purpose battery charger, which I could put the battery into there, but I'm concerned if it catches fire I don't want to ruin my battery charger. So I've come up with a way of putting a wooden block inside the battery charger and two of these crock leads, and I'll show you what I'm referring to when I've got it connected outside. So this is the setup. I've got my 3.7 volt battery charger, put a block of wood in it where battery would go, and I've got the battery sitting over here. So what I'm going to do is plug it in. If the battery explodes, it's outside, and I'll put the voltmeter across it and we'll see what happens as well, and that way it'll be a test, because I think you can recharge these. Now the battery charger, it's showing it's red, and the battery has got 3 volts across it, and the voltage is going up and it's being pulsed, so we'll leave it on. And just to make sure, I've checked the charging cutoff voltage of a 3.7 volt battery is 4.2, so when it goes to 4.2 that charger should switch the battery off, and the discharge cutoff is 3 volts. So if the battery is below 3 volts, any electrical equipment that's connected to it will be disconnected, sort of thing. So we'll see, and I'll just go and check the battery it's not warm. It's been on, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'll just check that. There's no smoke, there's no bulging. It's 3.6, 3.7, it's hovering. Battery is absolutely stone cold. It's still a red light on the charger, so that should go to green and then that should be charged. It's creeping up on the voltmeter. I'll switch that voltmeter off. Disconnect it for the time being. There we go. I'll come back to that. But the battery's stone cold. Okay, well I've had this battery on charge. It never got warm at all, and the current voltage on it, see if I can measure it. Put those on there. I'm doing this single-handed, so apologies. Okay, get the connection on. Alright. I've got it to 4 volts, so it's come up quite dramatically than when it was fully discharged. The only thing is, I think it needs a few more hours on charge, and I can't spare the time at the moment to keep an eye on it, so I'll probably have to put it on charge again tomorrow when I've got a bit more time, and be interesting to see what the voltage drops to overnight. Yeah, it's okay, and 4 volts is pretty good actually, and yeah, it's still got a bit to go to be fully charged. I forgot what I said. I think it's 4.3 volts or something to be fully charged, but it just shows you that we're throwing these things away and I can use that in a project. And let's see if it holds its charge overnight. Hi YouTubers, it's the next day. Just checking the battery voltage on this battery, and the one from the Vape device, and the battery voltage is reading 4 volts, so it still needs a little bit more charge, and I will put it on charge again, but we're out for a walk today, so it'll have to be later on this evening. You can buy these batteries, and they are rechargeable. There's no battery protection built in, so warning, you have to be very careful with these batteries, because you know, if you puncture them or do anything else with them, shouldn't be done, they can explode. And I'll put a link in this video to someone else's video showing the batteries exploding in vape, you know, these disposable vapes. The only thing I'm keeping from the disposable vape is this really nice aluminium smelly tube, brushed aluminium tube. That will be used for some project, I don't know what yet. And the battery, the rest is gone in the bin. Oh no, I've got the switch. I'm going to do this vacuum switch. I'll do a little video on that probably, or might add it to the end of this one. Right, just got this battery from this crystal disposable vape, and it's now fully charged. Battery is reading 4.2 average. It's clicking in and out because it's pulse charging it now, and I've got a green light on the battery charger here. So I don't understand why people are throwing these things away, because the batteries in them are perfectly usable or reusable once they're charged. So this battery will now get used in another project, and so that cuts down the cost. And to say it was a vape that was just found at the side of the road. Be careful though when charging these batteries. You have to have a proper charger, and when it gets built into my project, it will have a USB charging board fitted alongside this battery to ensure that it doesn't short out and it doesn't overcharge and you don't discharge incorrectly. So I hope you like this video. Please subscribe and like, and there's not much else I can say. Safe battery recycling.